I'm here with some representatives from Williston Elko's football team. I have Coach Derek Youngblood here with me, as well as linebacker Jasper Lott and quarterback / running back Tyron Parker. And I'm here to talk a little bit about this season. And for starters, this coach kind of give us an overview of your team and kind of what you expect from this year.
We feel like we're bringing back a good group of guys. A lot of seniors and juniors played a lot of football for us. We're lucky to have Tyron coming back. Tyron's been a big part of what we've been doing on offense for a long time. Last year switched over and played some running back for us and did really well. And we'll move him back to quarterback this year and just let him lead that group. Just a lot of experience on that side of the ball. Vander Tyler up front played a lot for us on the front. DeMarcus Doe and Keyshawn Tony, both at wideout, are really good players and people that we're going to depend on. Defensively, again, we bring back a pretty good crew in our front seven. Jasper last year had a really good year. I think Jasper had close to 140 tackles. Region Player of the Year for us on defense. Vander Tyler is going to move from D-line back to linebacker. Play back there, kind of taking on Tyshawn's old role, and he's done a really good job this summer of kind of getting used to that, standing up and playing. Up front on defense, we bring back a good crowd. Kendall Myers is going to play nose for us. Kendall Brown's going to play defensive end. Quan Cupperson's going to play defensive tackle, and roll Keyshawn Tony in some.
And on that defense side, obviously losing Tyshawn's a big loss for you guys. However, you have guys like Jasper and, as you said, and Vander Tyler moving back there. Kind of how important is that linebacker core for you guys and what you hope to do on defense?
Well, for us, it's just they're the guys that really in our system probably know it the best, and it really starts with them. Our philosophy on defense is to really let them make the plays, and over the last few years we've done a better job progressing throughout the year of doing that. I thought last year we played as well on the defensive line as we had in a long time, and that freed Jasper up and Tyshawn up to make a lot of plays for us last year, and we just think that it fits Vander's mold, and thinks that he's really going to be a difference maker for us.
And Jasper, with that kind of, how has your role changed, or how are things that's expected differently from you this year? Kind of, how do you expect to answer that call?
Well, I kind of play the same I did last year.
And now with Tyshawn going, I believe at one point last year you told us you guys had a little bit of a competition going. How did that end up for you guys?
Well, we had a competition going. It's kind of like the whole defense. We have a competition to see who gets the most tackles, and it's just a friendly competition to see who can get the most tackles, and just way to improve ourselves, see who can be the better at it.
Gotcha. And who ended up winning that last year?
I think it was me.
Gotcha. And on the offensive side, Tyron, you're moving back to quarterback. How was that year at running back, and kind of what were some of the things you learned there?
I was used to running football because I played fullback in recreational ball, but it really didn't make a difference. I just wanted to win, so whatever I could do to win, that's what I do.
And did it in any way help kind of the way you see the game as a quarterback, would you say?
Not really. It really didn't help me with quarterback, but the quarterback position helped me with running back because I knew what everybody's responsibility was, and I knew where the holes were going to be, and like that, and it helped me with running.
Gotcha. And you started in this program pretty young and have been around for a while. What's it like being one of those veterans, so to speak, of the Williston Elko program?
It was weird at first because this summer I sat back and I thought about it. I was like, all my years I looked up to all of my older cousins and older friends that played, and now all the youngest are looking up to me. So I just got to step up and be a man.
And how would you define your leadership role, or the way you are as a leader? Are you a quiet guy, or are you more of a...
I would say tough love.
And Coach Youngblood, speaking to that, kind of these two guys in particular, their leadership, what's it like to have them to rely on when they're on the field and you're on the sideline coaching?
I think it's a very interesting group that we have. Again, when I took over as head football coach, there was about 5 freshman kids that played a lot as freshmen. Tyron was one of those. Vander Tyler was one. DeMarcus Doe was another one. And those kids kind of got thrown in the fire. Jasper came along as a sophomore and really kind of came on his own, and we knew that he was going to be a good player. But they've really just grown in their role. I thought last year that they carried a lot of the leadership, part of the team as well. We just have a bunch of good guys. We have guys that they're committed to our program. They're committed in doing things the right way on and off the field.
In terms of at the running back position, obviously Tyron's moving back to quarterback. Kind of how you guys have generally had about 6 or 7 guys that can run the ball for you. So how do you plan to fill that role this year?
Well, we think we have some good young guys. Jairus Tobin is a kid that we really like. He's a more small, compacted kind of kid. Runs really, really well. Darian Folk is a little different. He's more of a taller, slender guy, but he has great speed. Terrell Young's a bigger guy. Terrell's probably 5'10", probably 225, and he's a guy that we're gonna get the ball in his hands, and we're just gonna roll him in and out of there. Keyshawn Tony may be a kid that gets back there and carries the ball for us. Keyshawn's right around 230, around 6'3", so he's a big guy. But we're just gonna roll him in there, and we're gonna play the hot hand. Whatever guy wants to take the reins and it shows us that that's the role that they want to have, then we'll go with that one guy. But if not, we'll spread the wealth and just kind of keep them all fresh.
Both Jasper and Tyron, kind of what are some of your goals, both individually and as a team, for this season?
Well, I'd like to make it to the state championship this year. That's kind of my goal.
I want to win the state championship. I want to make all state, and I want to get Aiken Standard Player of the Week.
A little politicking. And kind of with that, guys, kind of what's it like being in the Williston Elko program, knowing that past guys have played at state level, and you guys have a tradition of performing well and going deep into the playoffs? Kind of what's it like?
I just feel I'm very lucky to be in a program that focuses not just on football, but kind of like a family. We're just together and.
Like you said, with the family, it's like a big family. We get together, and normally at the end of practice, we pray together as one family. But it's a tad bit of pressure because you got to get to that certain level. But we work hard, so it's not that big of a deal.
Man, and you spoke of pressure, obviously. Coach Youngblood has heaped the praise on you. Kind of what's it like living up to that bill? Obviously, you've been doing it for a while now, but what's it kind of like being in that role as the guy that's everyone's looking to?
I am used to it now. Yes.
Gotcha. And are there any things we can expect to see differently, scheme-wise, offensively and defensively, or is it more of the same?
I think it's going to be offensively. I think you're going to see a lot of us just trying to really spread the ball around. We feel like we have a lot of guys on offense that can help us win games. Again, we're going to have a guy back there playing running back that that we feel like is going to be able to run the football for us. Tyron brings a lot to the table, of course, him being able to throw it, and I'm not sure how much we're running from the quarterback spot just to kind of keep him protected, but we know that option is there for us. Tyron brought up a point a while ago that's very true. There is pressure for us, but it's a welcoming pressure to be in a place that loves football as much as Williston does, and our community, and but to sit down and think about over the last 8 to 10 years, the games that we won, the region championships, state championships we played on, it keeps you motivated to keep it up. I think that's the thing it does for me is it's not an unwanted pressure. We know that there's a level that is expected, and you never want to be the group that lets the rest of them down. And I think that's what causes our guys to come in and just they work hard every day.
What's it like knowing that it's your first summer workout, first game of the season, all those things?
It just makes it like you want to work that much harder to make it enjoyable, and you want to give the best you can because you might not have another shot, so you want to just go full force into it.
Yes, sir. Put it all on the line.
All right. Kind of going to get away from football here. As a kind of a personality question, last song you listened to on your iPod or phone or anything?
Sure, I don't know.
Coach Youngblood?
It's funny because I was just sitting there thinking that what am I gonna say if he asked me that question? But the last song I can think of that I listened to when we were coming over here, and me and Ty were sitting there, and Ty was in the front seat, and he goes, "My sister loves this song," and he was just talking about it, you know, and that's really like I keep my radio on all the time. I don't necessarily listen to it. I just keep it on. I love the Beach Boys. I don't know why I do. Nobody in my family does, but I do. I listen to them. You know, my mom and dad just put in a pool during the winter, and so you know the afternoons when I get off, I'll go get in the pool sometimes, and I'll get in there by myself. You know, I'll take my wireless speaker. I'll put my Beach Boys on Pandora, and I'll just kind of chill out. You know, but you know, people pick at me because they say, "Man, you're not that old. You know, you should be listening to something else." But just something about it, I just enjoy it. So. Just a little tidbit there.
As a better follow-up, do you guys know who the Beach Boys are?
Yeah.
No, no, it sounds funny.
All right, well, I appreciate you guys stopping by. Obviously, good luck this season and continuing on your success, and I look forward to coming out and getting to see some games.
Thank you.